Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we helped the folks that were just having doubts about everything that has been going on in Charlian and the construction of the ship that should lead people to the moon, hopefully. But with all of our connections, we have managed to I don't know. Managed to help them out a bit. Give them therapy sessions with the Loprits. Just surprisingly good counselors, I guess. And because we were able to help the Charlians with their issues with the ship, mainly getting enough thrust to quickly get to the moon and back, because we're going to need multiple trips in order to get people the supplies that they need, they have agreed to one of our requests, which was to figure out their... Oh, can't fly here. To use their new ways of contacting Heidelin, which we did, so that we could figure out where Meteion is hiding. After proving our worth to Heidelin by defeating her, she gave us a crystal to give to the Loprits that should allow them to find Meteion, but in the process, Heidelin is no more. So it is now just us. Which is very daunting. Because she saved us in our time of need more times than we can count. You know? But it is what it is, I suppose. It is now time to carry on. To carry on her will. Fortunate that Fortuno hath kept living way appraised of our progress. We require the Loprits' aid more than ever. If Dynamis is ruled by emotion, perhaps prayer has more tangible results than I suspected, but ones that are not always obvious to us. In which case, we may hope that Heidelin's wishes continue to move the hearts of men as they set forth time and time again. Far be it from me to refute Heidelin's own words, yet even if her actions were neither kind nor just, we can yet give them a nobler meaning. We can have her faith of salvation of mankind. She and Heidelin were two of a kind, weren't they? Full of love for the star and its people. Always holding to hope for our future. She has given us all she can. We must share what we know with Father and the Loprits at once. Let it not go to waste. A bit small for a welcoming party, but I've never been one for crowds. I'll keep Heidelin's words in my heart, as Talisman and Lodestone both. Thank goodness, I never would have forgiven myself if any of you came to harm. Shen, did you meet Heidelin? Pray tell, how is she? I'm glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls, deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? You mean to say Heidelin is is... No. There's no time to feel our feelings. We must hurry out Heidel's will without delay. We'll find Meteon if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. The fancy navigatory one. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars, you are determined to see this through. We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this, or that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet we have only two means to travel the great expanse: the moon and Charlene's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them, there will be no Exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The Forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it, even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and will do all within my power to aid your cause. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy. Despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. You can chart a course through the Sea of Stars in a single day. Gods. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? And perhaps a nap. We just fought another god, so I think we all deserve a much earned rest. I've been expecting you. I heard that your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea? Dizziness? Hauntings? Well, have a pleasant sleep, and if you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know, and I shall add it to our records. Thanks. Okay. Well, I wonder what's going to happen in the middle of the night. Is it gonna be a knock-knock? Is it gonna be a haunting dream, as they said? Is it gonna be Meteon?
There you are. Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least. Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
What was that? Fast within your arms. Okay, thought through it. A great many of the helping hands that delivered the adamantite are still here in Charlian, and I, for one, couldn't be happier. Between the Aether burner to be refurbished, supplies to be transported, and meals to be prepared, we need all the assistance we can get. Even Lord Emanalian has been doing his part, albeit at a snail's pace. Still, it's the thought that counts, but a bit more effort wouldn't go amiss. Cryo. Shan't I trust you had a good rest? An envoy of Master Fortuno's arrived not long ago with a message. The Loppers have determined Meteon's location. We've been asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there, along with the others. I couldn't quite tell whose voice that was, I'm sorry to say. Cheating way? What the frick? Okay, so I'm gonna lose. Oh damn, no I won, nice, okay. And I got the Loppert card. What? No, please another round with me. Excellent. Yeah, let's do that again. Recommended. I could potentially get another card. Oh, shh. Oops. Well, that's unfortunate. What the frick? I don't get. Okay. One more time. Three cards chosen at random. Yep, fallen A's. Rank 1s, I can flip an A. When the reverse is in play, a rank A side will flip a 1. 1 card plus. When a card is played, if 2 or more of the sides are touching other cards, and the sum of the ranks of the touching sides are identical to the sums of the other touching sides, the other cards are flipped. I don't know. I won the first one. That's all I care about, I suppose. Frick it. Since the final days first manifest, we've been tested as never before, even more so in your case. Nevertheless, our work is far from over. We cannot afford to falter now, not when the end is in sight. How did you sleep? Well, I should hope. It's likely the last opportunity we will have to take proper rest for quite some time. I probably could have done with a few more winks myself. Buddy, come on now. A lot of what's to come has kept me awake, you see. So I thought to do a bit of research, hoping I might eventually feel weary enough to doze off. But before I realized it, it was already morning. No need to scold me. I already regret it, and will probably only feel that regret more keenly as the day wears on. Craw, buddy. I fear our recent travails within Labyrinthos and the Ethereal Sea have taken their toll on my mind. Last night I received a visitor in my dreams. Brida. A vision not of the woman she was, nay, but the woman she would have become. Hyvlin, the heart of this star is gone, and yet on the morrow the sun will rise and life will go on. When I look upon Charlian and its idyllic surrounds, there are moments when her absence feels unreal, as do the final days. Would that it were so. Not feeling any ill effects from the Itioscope, are you? After playtesting subject for those new Aetherites, even the mention of Aether sickness makes me feel a little queasy. Before coming, I thought to inquire after our comrades abroad. Seems that the effects of the final days have been observed further and further north of Garlemald. For a blessing, those regions are largely uninhabited, but in any event, we mustn't misinterpret this as a geographical spread. There's no telling where in the world the phenomenon will strike next, unfortunately. Gods, I can hardly believe the Loppers managed to find Meteon out there, hidden among the stars. Sheer distance circumstances involved are mind-boggling. While the Forum is not here in its entirety, to brood and glare at us, Master Barney's presence alone is enough to put me on edge. If you would know the reason for this assembly, you had better ask Master Levier. What took you so long? We have much to discuss and scant time to do it. Everyone appears to be present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Loppers have deduced the whereabouts of Meteon by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Heidelin herself. The core's location is a place far beyond the moon, in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. A veritable Ultima Thule. Indeed. Then are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion systems, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule, but the myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess aether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination and back. However, if we integrate our hyper hopper into your aether burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Father, does this mean... Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Loppert's proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Heidelin believed he possessed of the strength needed to overcome this crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Heidelin's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star. That is why we have chosen to place our faith in Heidelin, in you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What of all the people that have labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They have not forgotten your deeds on the Magnet Glaciers, nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. No, the people do not protest. Quite the contrary. They have expressed unwavering support for you and your mission. Are the Lopperts too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born on Heidelin's love for Etheris and its people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. And you'll most certainly have need of our expertise when you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life. An otherwise vexing problem of know-how. A vexing problem our know-how can remedy. Besides, Heidelin chose us to lead the way to Meteon. Why else would she give you a crystal only we can decipher? But more importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Etheris until you brought us here, Urian J. Now we're enamored with the place, so what choice do we have but to save it? Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scions. So I must ask, are you certain you wish to do this? They all look to me. Well, we've come this far. Yay. Very well. We shall inform the forum of your decision. Be in preparations to bolster the Ark with the Hyper Hopper. The Loppers will coordinate with the Isabard contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. For now, pray take your ease. Oh, thank goodness, Graha, you can actually take a nap. Just think there's naught to do but rest and prepare. Shall we? I bet Graha's like, oh, thank God. I could use an actual sleep. No need to worry about lending a hand with the Hyper Hopper. You already have more than enough help, so go and relax while you still can. There much to be done before the Ark can be made ready for your voyage. That I could be afforded time to speak without Fano and Alce. Alas. Go home with your family, Fortuno. Come on. I could but pray they find a moment of quiet calm before the journey to come. As you can imagine, not all forum members were willing to endorse this plan. But no fault of yours, of course, given what is at stake. It's only natural that opinions are divided. Instead, the final decision was reached with an overwhelming majority, much to my surprise. Oh, we're all just grouped here? Okay, cool. They bid us rest, but I'd much rather find something productive to do. I suppose now is as good a time as any to hold my lance. Not that I've ever found it to be dull. Still, it eases my mind on the eve of battle. The Forum have placed the fate of mankind in our hands. We must not betray their faith. Perhaps now I can finish the book I was reading. Go to bed, Grog! What? Oh, pay me no mind. I'm sure you have better things to do with the time of Orpheus. God damn it, Grog! Rare opportunity to rest. I say we make the most of it. I should very much like to speak with the Loppers once their work is complete. His play in Heidelin was entrusted them with a great deal of knowledge, and I suspect there's more they could teach us. I wasn't expecting to have time on our hands. What should we do? In all honesty, I didn't think the Forum would approve this measure, and certainly not by such a large margin. I dare say, though, that Master Fortuno's impassioned recounting of your audience with Heidelin helped sway the vote. He has a way with words, after all. Where did you think Alphino got it from? What are we doing, Alphino? Ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Quite, though it is difficult to conceive of how one can best prepare to pray for Domain, where Dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Heidelin deemed us worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any other feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Medion as we are. Which leaves the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and Tataru. If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. Oh, that sounds like a flag. I hope we don't get lost out in space. The second half of the expansion is just trying to get back to Etheris. Oh god. certainly hope so. We will be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the Dynamis for the better. With that settled, we should get some rest. Make the most of the time we've been afforded. Tataru? Uh-oh. The meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long, I started to worry. What did they have to say? The edge of creation, I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return. Actually, Shint, could I borrow you for a moment? Looks like your plans for interim are decided. Well, the two of you have finished. Meet us back at the Baldessian Annex, alright? Alright. What's up, Tataru? Can I help with something? Come with me to the Agora. I have something to show you. Alright. They all disappeared. Whee! Ow! Whee! Not even an ow. That one gave an ow. Plate armor proprietor, what? Alright. Welcome, Shint, to Tataru's Tataru Boutique. Oh! I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I made an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the Warrior of Light. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I know you would need an ensemble unlike anything I've created before, and I wouldn't be able to do it alone. So after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. But then inspiration struck, and I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Thavnarian refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Charlian. Of course, I would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. Varsarud, how are things coming along? Everything's in order, Mr. Tataru. We'll be ready to open shortly. Which is why I brought you here. To be the very first patron. Do you mind waiting here a moment longer? The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Wait for Tataru's Boutique to open? Of course. I did not expect to find you here. What's that? Oh. Yo. I wanted to call you Vitra for a bit, but yeah, Vashan. Imagine Nidana would also wish to offer her regards. Regardless, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the Aether Burner. The Simulacrum, too, will stay in Charlian, while I oversee matters in Rattatan. It is a rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days, or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Vashan, I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose, and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more, when they at last return home to Rattatan, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well. Believe you me, your artisans have taught me so much about Thavnarian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. I can't wait to see what kind of wonders we come up with. I pray you every success in your endeavors, Mr. Statar. Before coming here, I have words of the Form's decision, of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. But boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. You journey into the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail, and restore peace and tranquility to the star. I should like to visit Rattatan again when this is all over. And we should be honored to receive you. There is still much of Rattatan you have yet to see. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of the star have not yet given up hope, and neither must you. Bye. Nothing's going on here, but we turn this way, and what happened to the knight that was... Yeah, what's up with this dude? What's... Are you okay? You're still catching your breath. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Who say that? Who said it? Oh. God damn it, Emmanuel. Oh god, here he comes. Gentle boy. My, whatever are you doing here? Just waiting on Tataru. A new boutique, you say? I had been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps, befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt this raiment so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. I, the young Lord Fortams, insists that, so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlian. Thus do I toil, though every fibre of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sicard, to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with extra busy work. Without honor it here, there's no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps, unless the Charlian delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. If a hearty meal is what you're after, I'd suggest The Last Stand. Given an honest place to go to instead of just the Archon loaf. The guy over on the pier. Their cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch for their cooking, then perhaps I will give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion. Ta-ta for now, old boy. Gonna go try it? Alright. Just to get him away from me. He's still huffing and buffing. I want a better look at him, though. Well. Is that Shet and Tataru I spy? I'm trying to... Okay, those are like arm bits. That's the helmet, I suppose? Well, definitely. I'm just trying to see what it looks like. It almost looks like a football helmet, kinda, you know? It's kind of weird. Who's coming up? Oh, yo. The music. Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, any expertise required, aside from the delivery of goods, is well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not. I will return straightways to Kugane once I have finished. Of course you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed. I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru, fair enough. There's not more I could do to help ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your return I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bokairo Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldernaut Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? I appreciate the gesture, but no thank you. No. Will there be lemon cakes? Oh, a man of tart taste, I see. Yes, there will be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the Word and Lord Lodorito have to offer. I'm gonna take him off on the offer. But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire. Till next we meet. I guess she was expecting more than just a banquet, huh? Honestly, a big party after the return would be nice, especially with everyone. Hopefully with everyone. Oh, God. There he goes. So are we finally gonna get to this weird night that's just, again, huffing and puffing? I guess not. I shan't decide to spend your time at the markets, did you? Hey! Wedge Biggs! Tataru? Biggs! Wedge! I take it work on the Ark proceeds apace? Aye, it does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlian and Radzatan has been a rewarding experience, and that's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loppers. The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. I can't wait for you to see it. I can't wait to see the new improvement. I like the look of it before and hoping I'm going to love it even more now. Yeah. And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Charlian. Alpha! I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. He was always one to turn up in a time of need, and I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Charlian. Good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack of brightening your day just by being there. Still hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse, though, to the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd live to see such marvels. Yet here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. Think how much I'd have missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege to being worked like a cart chocobo. Mumble, mumble. There is that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you, Shen. But no matter what happens, you have to keep believing for a brighter future. That we do, my friend. That we do. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'd be along shortly with refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tataru. I'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wedge and I should be going. Still, a few more supplies to gather before we return. Bye, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. Oh, we're ready. What about the... Okay, I guess we're gonna ignore the knight. That's fine. I'm just gonna assume he accidentally fell into the sea and they had to drag him up because he was wearing plate armor. Right. I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Varsarud. Varsarud. From Palaka's stand. I can't speak. From Palaka's stand. Greetings. Hello. Haven't we met before? Ah, yes. It was you who helped us at Perusa, and again when crossing the ice fields, was it not? I doubt we exchanged little more than a glance then, but it is kind of you to remember me. That's what I thought. She was the one talking to Fortuno. Thanks to Mistress Tataru, I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. At such times we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Favnir, but we are here today, and we are glad to have contributed to the cause. And contribute they did by helping to make your new garments as durable as possible. We put our hearts and souls into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. Thanks, Tataru. Gods, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, and even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar. We are always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when we were swept away to the first, Grahatia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as we persevered time and again. For all the joy we've shared, there have been much sorrow as well. but I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. No. Hi, Lucian. Which is why I promised to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. No. Don't forget to pick up your clothing from Vasrud before you leave. They were expertly tailored just for you. In addition to the newest ensemble, we have raiments and weaponry for every need, so please feel free to browse our stock. Okay. Well, you may now obtain job-specific gear from Vasrud. The weapons and gear obtained can be equipped at level 89. However, all item stats will be subjected to item level sync. Upon reaching level 90 with a corresponding job, there will be these items will no longer be synced. Furthermore, the gear can be dyed upon completion of the role quests associated with said job. Artifact gear. Cool. And physical DPS for now. Death Sickle plus 3. Yeah. I am a Reaper. Okay. How do we look? Oh God. Look like a character, like I could be a character from Bloodborne. I think, because I've never played Bloodborne. What if the lock's on here again? I can die him. Just need to get access to the dies. I gave all my dies to Kane to hold on to. The Reaper artifact gear is always something else. Tis different. But Tataru made it for me, so I'm aware it. Delighted by your patronage, Tataru is ready to send you on your way. I realize you've still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you. I do hope you can find a moment for yourself, and that the others can as well. They said they were returning to the Baldessian Annex, though I doubt they stayed for long. If you decide to go looking for them, I suggest speaking with Cryo first. I'm sure they would have told her their plans. No way in heck the twins aren't gonna see their mom. Locked box? The box is locked tight. But I'm curious about the box. No. No. Continue on. I need more story. I'm a story junkie. You're back. I take it you received your gift from Tataru. How do I look? It was a surprise long in the making, with many, many long hours of fretting to get everything just right. I'm glad to see it realized, and with great success. If you're looking for the others, though, they've already taken their leave. Ishtola, Thingrid, and Urianje have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Alize and Graha, meanwhile, thought their time would be better spent poring over books at Numenon. As for Afno and Estinian, well, they've elected to pay a visit to the Vieira estate, though Estinian seems somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they would be glad for your company, if you have mind to seek them out. Should you be feeling peckish, I'd suggest heading to the last stand before Ishtol and the others finish eating, but above all else, it would be foolish to run headlong into battle, a fatigued mess, so do remember to get a good night's sleep. Okay, looks like we're to speak with Thancred and them first. The box isn't that interesting. Alright, I'll take your word for it. I don't know if that's been there this entire time, and I've walked past it and not even noticed, but it drew me in. Oh shit, wait a minute. No, I am not neglecting my duties. Honestly, am I not even allowed a moment to myself? Jeez, it's time to reflect on his thoughts, you know. Naturally is a marvel. I count myself fortunate, having had the opportunity to help build it. Pity I did not come here sooner. Oh, the things I could have done with the fruits of their research. Oh my god. Not that that's any of your business, mind you. Well, I suppose I could have found a way to apply that knowledge to further improvements to the Ark as well. Now I need to just explore this place and see if I can find the rest of our friends. Though, honestly, I doubt Sid and them are going to be here. They're much more work-oriented. Trashima Tataru had no chance of standing between you and a hearty meal. Don't worry, we saved some for you. As that perchance had opportunity to partake of the rainbow pudding, owing to its striking flavor and somewhat garish appearance, it is quite popular. Indeed, so popular that last stand stock has been entirely exhausted. I should hope at the very least pudding we did sup upon this most delectable of desserts. I hope so too. I remember the the zombified pudding way as they were looking for pudding. Wait, the box might be interesting. No, don't tell me that. Also, yeah. Oh, hi, Nero. Shend, come to make our trio a quartet, have you? Please have a seat. We'll see about getting you a drink. Yeah.
Your business with Chitauri was finished.
Yeah, how do I look?
My, what a thoughtful surprise. What effort would we do without her?
Indeed.
Oh, it's very good. Do I
And
look
she's
good in
right.
this? I think I look good in this. I'm not entirely sure.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing.
Oh,
Since
I didn't
then,
think of that.
we
These
have
are all
experienced
his,
much.
like, first students,
But
right?
rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Ultima Thule. where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
A good post-end walker activity. Cool. Something to work on as I wait for raids to be ready.
Whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
Oh, thank Grid. I think at the very least I have to take the head and the wrappings off. I think I have to do that at the very least. Because, especially with what I'm assuming are going to be some very heavy cinematic moments later. I can't. It looks kind of like Daniel's hat, though, a little bit, doesn't it, though? Or Amon's. Little bit. Get through this together. Twitch actually notifies me. All right, hey. I don't mind waiting.
It feels like only yesterday that we went on that mission to Dryboat. We've both changed much since then, have we not?
I think you've changed the most, Thancred. My gosh. I remember how you were back in the ARR days,
We've
whenever
come
I
far
first
together,
was playing.
and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home. In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Ascians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies. In all seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out. After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
Leave it to the next generation.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after.
Oh, Thancred.
But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much would change. Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to affect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear.
Damn.
What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds.
Oh my gosh.
'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise.
Think you'd need to get with Graha and the Crystal Tower at that point.
Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you. And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Spare me.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
you.
Well, shall we make a toast? To victory.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
To the future of the star. That is a very good question. What would we do once our adventuring days are over? This is so cute! The three most senior members of the Scions. I know, at the very least, I know they've gotten so close. Again, I'm just thinking back to whenever I was first playing in A Realm Reborn. And I have to say, Thancred, I think, has probably changed the most. Close second being Alphino, but out of everyone, Thancred's changed so much. I'm so proud of him. The most character development. Let us hide that. That is a little better. At least you can see the... I feel like... The thing is, I like the hat. I do like the hat, weirdly enough. It's the face wrap that gets me every time. I'm just picturing anything that they say or talk about is just muffled behind all that. Plus, I like, with the fact that my character is pretty much a silent protagonist, except for the choices I make, you can only really go by the facial expressions that we make. And it's hard to see anything with this. You can only see the eyes. Which, fair, does help a little, but... I'm sorry. Boop. There we go, we're good. Oh, goodness. Thancred. You can always count on your friends to help you maintain perspective. Pity mine takes a perverse pleasure in it. I like to think I give as good as I get, though I fare better with the occasional assist from our consummate nodder. But it's all good fun. I wouldn't have it any other way. Wait, was that supposed to be the consummate nodder? It makes sense because all I do is just nod a lot. Don't worry, Thancred. I'll try to back you up as much as I can. Especially when these two gang up on you. Thancred went from a straight playboy to emo bachelor to sad dad, and now he's living his best life with his boyfriend Urianji. Yeah, very true. I say, shit, whence came this simulacrum that standeth beside thee? What? Are you a little drunk? I see falsely, but he stolen Thancred, but moments ago employed the self-same doubling magic. Alright then. Keep thy secrets. Buddy, I don't think Urianji can handle his drink. He seemed fine until after the toast. Really, buddy? One sip? One drink is all it takes? Oh no. Urianji needs to stay away from the drinks. It's not good for him. I will say, though, the food looks good. I want that. Oh, I want that sandwich. I want the sandwich. It looks so toasted and good. Leaving so soon? I suppose it's for the best. If if you'd rather not explore the bottom of a bottle with Urian J. I dare say the others would welcome your company as well. If you can find them, that is. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then that is all that matters. Ooh, speak with Alize, speak with Alpha Nu. I'm not gonna lie, I forget where they are. Good thing I got a map. It's okay, Thancred will drink the rest. Oh, goodness. I will say some of my favorite moments have been like the chilling scenes with in chilling as in relaxing scenes with the other scions. I can't help but smile. God damn it, Beavis. Yes. Made it in the first. Buddy, did you still not sleep? Alize! Graha has an excuse, Alize. He's told me he stayed up all night doing research. Oh, they are both so cute. God damn it, you two. Go to bed. Alize. Hey, Alize. You try speaking with Alize, but she's fast asleep. There are plenty of chilling scenes in EW. Oh. Oh my god. Those two. Much better without the hat. Oh, am I gonna sit between them? Oh, okay. That's fair. There's space right there to sit between them. Ah! This is nice, though, too. Cry.
Oh. Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late.
That's true.
Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love. You deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
This feels familiar.
Welcome back, Grahatia.
Well, 'tis good to be. Wait. What am I? Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Go to bed!
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh,
It's very
how
cute.
embarrassing.
Go to bed! Oh, how'd it say?
Not a word to anyone.
Uh.
Understood? Not one word.
I'm so glad I don't have the
Sleeping
rep on
in beds
that.
of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
Oh my god!
Oh,
So, what were the two of you doing?
I think we're more shocked that she actually kind of
I had a few
got
books to
angry
return
at
to
us
the
because
library.
usually
Thought I'd
she
take care of
doesn't.
it while I could.
And you?
Just enjoying a little peace and quiet. Although I think it's a secret one would be funnier, but just enjoying the peace and quiet, honestly. God damn you two! They are so weirdly in sync sometimes, you know? Oh gosh. Gosh, I didn't realize I was so tired. One moment I was resting my eyes, and the next. I should go and get some air. Maybe a quick bout of training, but not sleep. I'll sleep when I'm. God damn it, Alice. Go to bed! It's enough reading for one day, and we don't know how long we'll be away. I'd return these books before we depart. And eat. I'm absolutely famished. What about you? Sorry, I just ate. I see. Perhaps I'll stop at the last stand on my way back. Honestly, if Alize and Kryl haven't ate, have another party there. I could still stop by and have a drink with you and just visit. Because while the peace and quiet was nice, I would have still liked to talk with y'all. If nothing else, these two seem to be in good spirits. Still, I'll see them back to the annex for some proper rest, even if I have to drag them by the ears. Thank you, Kryl. I appreciate it. They need sleep, gosh darn it. Graha's gonna get a burger. I don't blame him, the burger also looked alright. This is one of the few places I really just don't mind, like, running to where I want to go to instead of just using the Aetheryte. You know? Because it's not that big. Of all the cities there are, this place isn't that big. If we compare it to, like, frickin' Limsa Lominsa or Gridania or Ul'dah. It's not nearly as big. Plus, again, I know I have to say this at least once a visit to Charlian, but I love the music of this place both day and night. Which is rare because I usually just like the nighttime themes of most places. Okay, Estidian! Estidian in casual wear. Oh my god! Is this the first time we've seen him in casual wear since frickin' he was in bed after the fight with Nidhogg? God this game. What? Surely this isn't the first time you've seen me without my armor. No, just standing up without your armor. He wears leather pants. Oh my god, he does. It's leather pants. He wears leather pants. Oh gosh. Hey, you two. Also, he still has to have some kind of weapon.
brings you here?
That dagger looks cool, though.
Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil. All is well, I assure you.
I figured.
In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see.
Oh.
I never wished to meet the legend in person. So we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Oh my gosh, I want to see
I'm
this.
you in my hour of need. Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Oh, you already had it happen? Aw, sorry,
Well,
bud.
I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink. The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
Stydian. I am so
It's not
glad
my
he's
intent to
joined the
cause you such
Scions.
distress. It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today. After all, tomorrow is never promised.
Oh my gosh, people stop raising the flags. First you, then
Not
Kryl.
like I have better things to do.
Well, first Kryl, then you.
Seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family. Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me. To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks.
Oh.
Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
Suppose I ought to thank you both as well. Oh.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidelin meant when she spoke about depending on one another. However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
time for more rest. All that remains is to return to the annex and give my armor one last polish. Expect Alphino has maintenance to carry out on those floating things of his too. Few of our comrades decided to remain a while in Charlian after making their deliveries. Did you happen to pass any on your way here? Just Nero that I noticed. There might have been a few others, but mainly Nero that jumped out to me. I suppose that was my hint to go and see if I could find any of the others. I'll see if I can find any on the way back to the annex, but I'm not gonna go out of my way unless there's a really specific one I should probably go and see. Mischievous Mickle. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Oh my gosh. Goodness. We'll talk to Tataru. Be sure to stop by the boutique if you find yourself in need of more equipment. Soroban! You too have found yourself idle, my friend. If you seek to occupy your time until the ark is ready, you needn't go far. Even the markets here in Charlian are filled with the most wondrous of sights. Someday, mysterious maiden, I shall initiate the quest to see what's in the box. It's a mystery to everyone. Oh, goodness. Welcome back, Shent. Return to catch a final few weeks before embarking on your mission, I presume? You'll be happy to know your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. And pray you enjoy the sweetest dreams on this final night before the big day. Oh boy! I'm not nervous at all! Hope the others. That night at the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. Oh. Oh god. Xenos? Oh no!
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly.
Oh, her words did influence him. Did affect him.
In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
Well, this is new and rare. Is he questioning himself? And thus it dawns. The day of reckoning. Shit. I don't know if I'm ready. I'm a little afraid. I don't want anything to happen to them, and I'm afraid it's going to. Someone say something.
How often have we thus assembled? To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
Stinian doesn't have to say anything.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready. The Lockbrits naturally will be commanding the vessel. They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule. Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
We are.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph. What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Oh, poor Kryl.
Let us be off then.
Oh, poor Tatru as well.
Wait! Both
Both Kryle and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
No, that little half smile there. You too, Tataru. Don't. Okay. Jika is ready to send you off with a smile. I suppose this is where we part ways. For now, at least. Would that I had sage words of wisdom to share ere you depart. Mayhap the teachings of Galuf Baldessian will suffice. Surrender not to anger or hatred, he says. Look beyond them, and there find true strength. What one sees beyond is open to interpretation, I think. But for me, it would be the things I cherish most in life. Things I believe are worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture into the Sea of Stars. There are no aether currents beyond this point. Can't fly. Dang. Oh, everyone's here! Where are you? Oh yes, I know you. Your reputation in the rumor mill precedes you. At any rate, how might I help you? It's nothing. Alpha? Quick. Alpha appears to be trying to cheer you on. Bleep bloop. The miniature model of Omega appears to be staring intently at the Ark. Man is said to fear what he does not know, yet he would venture into the great stuff unknowns. I say to you, son of man, that you need not fear. So long as man shares a bond with dragonkind, so too does he share our kinship with the heavens, their ancient home amidst the stars infinite. I pray you go forth, and prove this bond of vows, tempered and tested, shall endure unbroken for 1,000,000 years. There's the great Exodus, and now this. It seems there's no end of our work. In truth, more than a few gleaners were distressed to learn that their earlier efforts were for nothing! I didn't even think of that! No! There's no easy task convincing them that the new plan was for the best, I can tell you that! I didn't even think of that! Oh, God. I can't tell you every man believes this is the wisest course, but I can say that all will be forgiven if you deliver us from the coming doom. And if you don't, well, at least you won't get the earful. I certainly will. I'm so sorry. It's troubling enough that the brute Sicard left without warning, leaving me to carry all those cumbersome containers. But that he failed to be present to send you off is absurd. What could possibly be more deserving of his attention at a time like this? It's no easy thing to say leave the star to us, but we must and we will. As proud members of the Scions, we have a duty to uphold. And we needn't do so alone. Those dark days where we were driven from the rising stones and hunted as traitors are a thing of the past. We have allies in abundance now. Which is to say, you needn't worry about us. Go forth in the knowledge that the Scions will labor without rest in your absence. Though our fellow Scions couldn't be here, they wanted me to tell you that no matter what calamity may befall us, they will never give up, and neither should you. No matter how far you may go, we'll be with you in spirit. No matter how dark it may seem, your light will shine and endure. Mistress Kraut tells me of your investigation into my theories on Akasa and its relation to the final days. It's made clear the source of our woes. I am elated to know my work was of some benefit, but I could not have shared it had you not rescued me from the tower that day. I yet owe you a great debt, one I may never fully repay, but I shall try nonetheless. Not only through my research, but through my desire to see you succeed, which I believe may influence the Akasa in our favor, small though the effect may be. Yes, so long as we have hope, there is a chance we may influence the outcome of this calamity. We're quite fortunate that the Loporit's Hyperhopper was based on principles similar to those of aetherology. Integrating it with the Ark's existing systems might well have been impossible otherwise. We may have Charlene's wealth of knowledge at our disposal, but theirs is technology far beyond anything we have yet ever studied. You're familiar with teleportation magics, yes? The momentary conversion of the body into aether that it may travel via the life stream from one physical point to another. Their Hyperhopper enables transport through a similar method, but not one involving the life stream. Rather, it utilizes highly condensed aether to create an ethereal current of its own. This current is exponentially faster and more powerful than the naturally occurring ones to which we are accustomed. So much so, in fact, that ethereal conversion of the physical form is not a prerequisite for travel. If you are concerned about side effects such as ethereal sickness, you needn't be. You should emerge at your destination hale and whole, in theory. At the very least, I can assure you it's safer than the experimental aetherites you used to reach Razatan. Oh, Membrita has been on my mind more often of late. How different her life might have been if not for our research into teleportation magics. Perhaps she would never have gained an interest in aetherological studies. But to abandon our work out of the misplaced guilt for who she could have been would be a disservice to the memory of who she was. Nay, it was because of her that we found the resolve to carry on. Now we stand at the edge of a great frontier, with a ship ready to bear you unto the distant stars and beyond. This ark is as much her accomplishment as it is ours. I regret nothing. So this is the ship that will bear us into Ultima Thule. That even Lufsen and Loida should be in attendance is most unexpected, but I'm nevertheless heartened by their presence. So many to see us off like this seems wholly unnecessary. Still, I'll not begrudge them for wishing us well. This is the pinnacle of aetherochemistry, a synthesis of modern innovation and the ancient wisdom of Alec. The Ark's engine appears to be capable of processing condensed aether in quantities I never thought possible. I wasn't expecting quite so many people to be seeing us off. They said work on the Ark is finished, but you certainly wouldn't know by looking at it. Let's hear what Father has to say. I'll send word to the Alliance leaders the very moment the ship takes off. Obviously they couldn't be here, but I'm sure they'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Quite the turnout, wouldn't you say? Then again, who wouldn't want to be present for a once-in-a-lifetime event? The Ark is missing one last but very crucial component before we are ready to take off. It should be arriving shortly. Anyone else? I guess maybe Sid and them will be showing up in the cutscene. We'll see!
present and accounted for? Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
He is so anxious. You can hear it in his voice. Hey, there they are.
Share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder.
Hey, Sid. It's been
But we did it. We finished the ship. It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye. It's a garland through and through.
Hell yeah.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
Ah, don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of starfaring vessels.
Oh, yeah?
And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you. In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return. So, have you thought of a name?
Oh, shoot.
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible. From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisois not fought to protect this world, and in so doing, laid down his life. Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here. In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us. The Starship Ragnarok.
I like it.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare, not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves!
Gonna be powered by primals?
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Indeed! Indeed! While Heidelin gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you. When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship. In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
Oh.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea.
Oh my
Stay
gosh.
in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
Again, such a big difference compared to back in the Realm Reborn days.
May we have a moment? In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
What is it?
Portable teleportation devices.
Oh.
One for each of you, designed to work in tandem.
Neat.
Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok. There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them.
Oh, hell yeah, thank you.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Looks like everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
Thanks, Living Way.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go, and Godspeed.
Millions will not be joining us, I'm afraid. She could not bear to watch our children embark on so perilous a mission. Make no mistake, I feel the same. I'm gonna tell you how many times I had to step aside from my duties, so distracted by thoughts of all the ways it could go wrong. Even now, a part of me wants to drag them away and forbid. Well, not that they would listen. So I will see them off with pride in my heart and a prayer on my lips. For my children, for the star, they love so dear that you must prevail. And Brita has been on my mind more often of late. Different her life might have been her. Okay. Okay, everyone's gonna say the same things then it seems. At least from our friends here. Ragnarok, and thus does grandfather's legacy live on. You mustn't waste any more time. Let us board and set out for Ultima Thule. Quite the turn? Okay. Yeah. Mother, father, grandfather, we will save the star and return home. I promise. Venturing quite literally into the unknown. We have to be ready for anything. As I said before, whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. Y'all bettered. Primal summoning, as it was intended. Never dared to consider they could be invoked without the danger of tempering. Changes could come quickly to the star. Greater change yet awaits in the days to come. All the more reason we must not fail. Most grateful Winson and Blowinda have devised contingencies should the need to flee arise, though I pray it shall not. We must needs strive for victory in the last. The Ethris and her people survive, and her champions return home, without exception. Rather not spend any more time mulling over strategy. None of us are strangers to despair. If that is to the source of her power, we are ready for it. Oh, whoops. So the stage is set. I can but hope we are prepared to play our parts when we arrive on Ultima Thule. The key, I suspect, may lie with Heidel's parting message to us. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goes one, so goes the other. Knowing Meteon wields the power of despair, we must bring to bear hope in equal measure. Ragnarok is a collaborative effort in every sense. A culmination of knowledge from the world's greatest minds, both past and present. Without question, the greatest ship ever built. I'll have to remember to thank Tataru for timely provisions of food and drink. Poor Wedge would have long since given up from exhaustion otherwise. But now the rest is up to you. Come back safe, alright? You haven't forgotten anything, have you? No repairs or commissions? Delivery from retainers, perhaps? No? Well, there's nothing else. Have a safe journey. The world cannot end now. Not when we have but scratched the surface of the Loport's technological know-how. So run along now, and do what it is you vaunted heroes do best. Worlds shall tremble before my genius soon enough. Assuming you are able to prevent its destruction, that is. Alright, let's go. Upon boarding the Ragnarok, several cutscenes will play out in sequence. It was recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. I have like 30 minutes, I should be fine. 47. Are you prepared to board the Ragnarok? Yes. Here we go!
Are you ready? No. Oh, goddamn.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back. Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
It's incredible.
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
The preparations for the summonings are complete. In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site. The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
Are we ready?
I guess. Let's go.
As
I'm
ready
so
as we'll ever be.
nervous.
Let's get going.
I'm so anxious.
Oh, come on. The burnt-out star's got more fire in its belly.
Mapping way.
Try it again, with feeling.
Have Alphino do the honors.
Me? But I...
No need to be coy, brother. Do it, and do it well.
If you all insist.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond.
Worth it.
Engage.
Worth it.
Engage!
Please tell me this can transform into a giant robot that the Loporits can pilot to assist us. Oh, whoa. Each time we go through a ring, do we speed up? To the stars. We journey to where no Loporit has gone before. Oh god, did we just destroy Charlian? Oh wait, no, it's the summonings. Okay, okay. I thought that was from us taking off. That's cool, though. I can barely tell what's flying through, though.
That I must carry landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater indignity.
Do not sulk so, for thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice.
You know what, Lord of the Revel, thank you.
Let us revel!
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
Oh, I see, I see. There is no whale. Here we go! Gone into hyperspace.
Still in one piece? Good. Sleeping Ray? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even. Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within protected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
All right. Let's go over some points of caution. Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness. That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway.
Super.
From what we know of Meteon, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
Love that.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice.
I was gonna say, we use primals to get there. How are we getting back?
We can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Heidelin believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't, like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits, and you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
I suggest you brace yourselves. We're about to arrive and the vessel will shake a good bit.
Oh, already? Okay. That was very quick. Uh-oh.
What is this? Something is interfering with the equipment.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Not cubes.
Greetings.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, oh. The look of disgust.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Meteon.
So this is Meteon.
Please don't turn into a horror game. Please don't turn into. Please don't turn into a horror game.
I don't remember meeting you myself, but I do know that you're from Atheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost, stolen away by events beyond your control. There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident. Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours. Suffocated and extinguished.
Didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. Oh no, power off. Oh, why? Why the horror?
I can't breathe. You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality,
God, her eyes.
where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end, where those who yet valiantly cling to life cannot thrive.
Thancred? Thancred! Thancred! Why? Alphino, get up, buddy. Also, where's Thancred?
Thancred?
Oh, fuck.
Meteon
Don't hit me!
He awakened first and gave chase.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination.
Hit the button, actually. Hit the button. Button, button, button. Where's the button? You got a button.
This is Ultima Thule.
Why did I not hit the
I
button?
knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead.
How?
Have a look. Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
I'm gonna slowly start losing members of the party, aren't I?
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End.
Whose voice is this?
In following their path walked and history
Emmett?
written, I am made keenly aware of one truth.
It's Emmett.
Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Okay.
So, let them bring it to a close, I say.
Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
But there's still more expansions. Oh my god.
Is this a dead star?
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
Hit the button. Hit the button. I don't trust that he's chasing her. I'd rather he be angry at us. Hit the button. Fine. Look at the map. Okay. There's a couple of Aetherites and a repair station? Base Omicron. You know what? Spoilers, but I don't care. I'm confused. Also, hi, there's someone following us. Graha. If Meteon should strike again with such overwhelming force, I honestly don't know how we are to oppose her. Stola? We were clearly no match for Meteon, yet we survived unscathed. But how? Alphino? As Livingway said, I can breathe well enough, but something about this place feels wrong. Be confused. It's so dark. I can barely see anything. Orianje? As that witness spot became of Thancred, so quickly was I overcome by Meteon's malevolence that I saw naught of their altercation. All I saw was the swing and then darkness. Provisions no okay, nodes. Like the Allegan tech? There's a dizzying, disorientating feeling about this place, as if I could lose my footing at any moment. We must be careful. Purchase items. Oh, there's places to fish here? Alright. Cool. Livingway? I cannot guarantee it will be of help in these strange surroundings, but I've readied a provisions note. Okay, you guys did. Thank you, Livingway.
a provisions note in case of emergency. Of course, if you encounter any real danger here, I expect you to return to the Ragnarok at once.
Thank you, Living Way. I'll do my best. Ba-da. Alphno. Standard spectrum dye. Capable of producing a wide range of standard hues. This versatile dye is used for coloring anything from cloth to metal. Cool. Try as he might, Alphno can find no sign of Thancred. We're fortunate this place can support life, albeit briefly, I suspect, given the torpid, stale quality of the air. But never mind that. We must find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the prow of the ship. Seems as good a destination as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of the most. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. A strange new world. Are there aether currents here? There are actual aether currents. I'm surprised. This way. Oh. Oh. Is this the dragon's home world? Where they originally came from? I see no one else in this barren waste, do you? Then why do I feel like we're not alone? Like there's another presence with us. Something dark and mournful. Well, just in case. Come help me, Kane. Uh-huh. What's this, I wonder? There's a structure here in front of me, yes? A tower of some sort, partially melted. In a strange twist of fate, it seems our perception of this place is not so different as it would be elsewhere. World as I used to see it. Feels as though I'm dreaming while awake. It's more than the faded memory Medion led us to believe. Orianje. The remains have long since turned to ash, yet they retain their form. Alright, Alphno. Fine! Rain on, Stellar Dragon! I'm sorry, Alphno! Ruins. But of what, I wonder? Perhaps we can find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic? An inscription? Anything. Okay. Gather information. Graha. Look here. This part is relatively intact. The intricate design of the top suggests it is man-made, though its builders were surely not men as we conceive of them. Having said that, I swear I've seen this pattern before. This one? Maybe. I'm not noticing it, though. I'm not great on details like that. I am very annoyed with myself with that. I am so confused. The metallic pillar has been partially melted, likely sometime in the distant past. The damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberately, rather it calls to mind the indiscriminate destruction often wrought in the heat of battle. Come on, Nut Cane. Oh, Estinian, you're up here! Eh, he always has to be high up, doesn't he? Dragoons like high places. Thought this hill might afford a better view of our surroundings. Poor decision in hindsight. Besides the light from the ship, all is shrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, I'd never know it. From what I can tell, we are near the edge of an island, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. Just don't get lost, bud. I feel like you're the one we're gonna lose because you're always, like, a little farther from the party than I prefer, Estinian. Your antisocial nature is gonna be the bane of us. Were you able to find anything? No. As I feared, and still no trace of Thancred. Nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which, unfortunately, isn't very far. Though I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are times when I sense it drawing close, then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with a feeling of death and anguish. Don't like that. Dragons? Felt it too when I was near that thing. Oh, can she not see it? What are you talking about? There's nothing there. Before we jump to any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Agreed. We found only more questions when we are in desperate need of answers. There's a far stretch of terrain from the ship's port side we've yet to explore. Let's try searching there, then. So they can't see the spectral dragons. Chant a word before we join the others. Do you see them? Or do you sense them? Stellar dragon, sorry, not spectral dragon. Lesser stellar dragon. Osprey. Osprey. Are you a mechanical dragon? Mechadurgan? Very cool looking. see them too, don't you? The dragons. You see them? Okay. As I thought. Their presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bond with Midgar Summer and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live in Ethos? That's what I was wondering. Bah, better leave such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons they can see as well. Death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? Oh god, I forgot to even look for the Aether stream. I hate that. No. I can't ignore that. I'm sorry. Someone revving their engines again. I love that. I don't know why people do that. They freaking woke me up earlier while I was trying to sleep, which is the worst. Oh, well, I can't even get to it then. Mistakes were made! I apologize if any of you can hear the revving of the engine outside and are bothered by it. Okay, I think we'll get to the Aetherites, I believe this is. Oh. And then I might call it here, maybe. We'll see how everyone's doing. First. Ishtola. My sight has been restored after a fashion, but I fear what I see cannot be trusted. It's as if Midian herself has etched these images upon my heart. I doubt not that such a feat is within her power, given that she constructed this sanctuary herself. Surely mine eyes deceive me. This cannot be possible. Look there, are those ghosts, do you think? Mist dragons? Dragons. It is true they are not of our world, but to find them in a prison of despair. Seems these dregs have yet to succumb completely to the darkness of this place, meaning the others should see them as well. Elza? If I get any further, I won't want to stop. Okay. Then this will be the perfect place to stop. Frick.
Dragons?
What you see is a memory of a world that once was.
Where's Thancred?
A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
What? Their world is dead?
We already know that all the worlds
Not
are
a
dead.
single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred, where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Oh! What did you do?
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis.
Oh, and Thancred doesn't have...
Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade. Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Oh, Thancred.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
Get her! Oh, shit! Oh, this is fun. This is
It's
gonna be
futile.
great.
You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
Oh. Fuck! Oh, sells for 500. Just at this point, give me the die. I'm sorry, Ariana. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna call it. Hopefully, I can do this. Fuck! Okay. I don't even know. Maybe she was lying. Gonna hold on to hope that she was lying about that. That his final wish transformed him into the land we're now on. I don't know. But I gotta stop here. I'm sorry, everyone. We'll pick this back up next week. I promise. I promise. I gotta keep going. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh God. Thank you, Lucian, again for being here, for chatting with me. I appreciate it. Until next time, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.